Hey guys, I'm Eric.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Don.
And we are D&D Miniature Board Games. And today we want to talk about a special game coming out October 2016, Purgatory. This game is being developed by a company out of England, and we've had the opportunity to talk to the guys that are developing the game. Great group of guys, and we've actually got a copy of the prototype rules, and we've gotten to take a look at it. Don? What do you think of the rules so far as you looked through them?
I'm liking what I'm seeing. Not the same old, but not so different as to be completely out there. I see a lot of stuff that I like in it. I can't go into any too specific details, not yet.
Well, we can go. It's a tabletop miniature game.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it looked skirmish level to me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be any mass large figures. It's got different groups and different factions, and you get bonuses if you stay in the faction. But you lose those. But you get different bonuses if you take like mercenary type troops.
Right. So there's factions, but they don't pigeonhole you into it. If you really want to go outside of that, there's
Bonuses
pros and
to that.
cons to weigh you in and out of that.
And they do have cards that go with the game, but you don't have to use them if you don't want to. So it's kind of advances the game for you.
After hearing them talk about the cards, there's no way that I'll ever be able to play that game without them.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Tim, we want some of your opinion. Just pipe up, buddy. You were involved in the conversation. Just say something. Just say anything.
They were British, and they were British.
Tim's been hit on the head a lot lately, so you have to.
I'm so glad you're here.
Aren't you? Mm-hmm. He's kind of like.
I don't do miniature games. Listening to them talk about it, and give us some insight to it. This game intrigues me on basis alone. The premise to this game makes me want to play it. And this coming from, I've got a year officially under my belt of this type of gaming, and I've played one miniature game during that period and got my butt kicked. So when I heard about this and this opportunity, I looked at these two. But after speaking with the creators, I'm relaxed in the thought of this game seems to be not as complicated as my mind wants to make. The tabletop.
Not to mention when you asked me about it, and I was like, think Legion, and you were just like, ooh.
Yeah. So I mean, we definitely enjoyed speaking with them. I think if we were on Skype with them for what, almost 2 hours.
It was supposed to be like a 30-minute conversation, and it turned out to be like 2 hours. And all of us all of a sudden looked at our watch, and these guys were. We started their time midnight.
Yep.
It's like 2 a.m. and the one guy's like, guys, I just realized what time it is. I got to get up with my kids in the morning.
Yeah. But I mean, we talked about the game, but most of it was literally like reconnecting with good friends, and it makes me want to get into this even more.
We're going to learn you. We're going to take you to school and school you.
I have the utmost faith that y'all are going to abuse me in every way possible.
I do bring the Vaseline. All right.
PG-13.
What? You can use that to grease up a lot of things.
And I'm uncomfortable.
I
Need an adult.
when I approached the guys at Purgatory,
I need an adult.
that's one thing I noticed too about them is very fast responses. Because I initially approached them, and I got an email like that, and I think I sent it to you, and you were over a couple hours later, and you got to see it, and I think that the excitement from both sides was there. Now, we have the prototype rules, we have the stand-ups. There is a box coming from England with a few of the miniatures and the cars that they have so far. So our next phase of this is do a playthrough, review the game, and as far as everything goes good, be on the Kickstarter page to help these guys launch in October 2016. I will have links for their Facebook page and their webpage in the description for this game. Please go to both, like their Facebook page, check out their regular webpage, which has a place that you can put on there, I believe, for information that they'll email. You just have to put your email in, and all of a sudden you'll start getting information on the game. And above all, come October 2016, pledge like we know you can, because most of the people watch this are Kickstarter fanatics like Don and I are.
Yeah.
Get this game going, because it just looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, premise alone, so awesome.
We talked a lot about the fluff they have for the game, and I think you'll like it. The fluff's great.
Which I think that they have so much backstory. Weren't they talking about doing just a separate book with backstory, or was it they were going to add in? Because they were trying to keep it down to like less than 30 pages for rules and 30 pages for backstories and stuff like that. I think.
Yeah.
Did you guys have anything else to add?
I'm uncomfortable.
2 and 2.
As always, guys, game on.
Game on. See, that was 2 and 2 right there. Yes.